What's going on, my people? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. You know you're tuning into Riley's World. You know what I mean? And we're here to talk about only one thing to talk about, and that's Arsenal Football Club doing what they do. You know? How you guys feeling? Yo, Matty in the building. Matty, wagwan. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? You know where they are, do the right thing. Getting everything up and running. Yes, yes. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody in the chat. DJ Shatter. Go on, DJ Shatter. Jigga is delusional. Jaja. Sorry, Tingo, man. Sorry, Tingo. Moderator. Sorry, Tingo, man. When we talk facts now. We can't bother with fiction. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. DJ will get the blue badge, man. As soon as First Lady come out of the bathroom. Definitely. DJ Shatter, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. Very good, Phil. DJ Shatter up on the live, blew him up. Something half about this. Hold on, I blew up that thing, the Shatter. Give me a second. Yes, I. Yeah, so we have a big game of come up, you know. A big something. Big something, big something. Shatter know the thing, man. Shatter know the thing. Shatter know London red still, but no worry yourself, we're gonna blow him up a film color. A film color. See there? That is it. Mm-hmm. That is it. Big up everybody in the chat. While y'all in the chat and tuning in and like what go on. Y'all hit them like button same time, man. Hit them like button same time, because we have a whole heap of things to get into. I don't know the thing go. Whole heap of things to get into. Arsenal versus Brentford. Before we reach us up. The games that were played today, gentlemen. The games that were played today. Let's start there. You know? Let's start there. Let me pull it up right here. Yeah, man. Pull it up right here. Let's start there. Let's start with the big game of the day now. The big game of the day. Fulham versus Manchester City. We never see that coming. We never see that coming. City is worse than Arsenal. you mean you want to say Chelsea, Shatter? We never see that one that come in real life. 4-5. You know what I mean? when I'm looking at the game, because right here, I was doing a watch along for all of the games, them. You know what I mean? All of the games, them. And sitting right here and I look at that game because I have that one on the TV over. So I don't even have that one directly in front of me. Looking at the game, I'm like, yo, 5-1, nah, man, that over. Just like that. You know what I mean? Paying attention to everything else and, you know what I mean? Everton game here, so, and Tottenham game down there, so. And by the time I look up, 5-3, still I say, yo, look up again, a 5-4. Me I say, what go on a John shop? You know what I mean? Big up everybody in the chat. Let me see what go on in the chat, because the chat gone left me a long time. Yeah, so that is it. That is it. Blue like London, say Shatty. Matty say, them numbers prove otherwise. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe to the channel, said the moderator. 1-1 when it's 10 versus 11. You laughing. Ball Grand said, hi bro, what's up? What's up? DJ not even like the damn thing yet. Said Matty. Did you see Barca match today? Yeah, man, I see bits and pieces of it. You know what I mean? Barca put Atletico Madrid to the sword. Yo, a going on stream, top of the table, and sitting pretty and nice. That's what we say. Washing dishes. I just done it. I missed Barca. What was the score? The score was what? 3-1. 3-1 at the score line, general. Riley and Shauna said hello. Matty said, hey Shauna. Easy streaming. City are only 2 points behind us. Yeah, 2 points. That's 2 points too close, my friend. That's 2 points too close. City is worse than Arsenal, said Shatter. Till tomorrow, you then be 5 again. 1 goal, Rafi. 2nd goal, Almo. And he got injured. And 3rd goal, Ferran. I never watch all of that still, but I know the goals them that come in and I see it. Shatty say 4-5. Matty, let's see. Oh, faith, my man. Have faith, my man. We got a strong squad. We do have a strong squad, man, and we gonna win, man. What was the scoreline? Fulham players scored 5 goals yet. City won. No, Fulham players scored 4 goals. City scored 5. It was a basketball match. 10 more minutes and it would have been 6-5. You know, you're probably right in a shatter. You're probably right, because Fulham did not play with the road. Fulham did not attack like it was. Fulham not attack like it in the world in a come. They may not pressure them hard. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Did a Fulham player score an own goal? I never see all of that. I never see none of Manchester City goal them. Never see none of them. N5 edit say, yo, bro, big up yourself, big up yourself. Brentford still have Arsenal card. That you don't want to see? Nah, go see that shatter, man. You nah go see that. Yeah, Fulham scored a whole goal. All right, we never see it. Riley and Shana. Shana said, hello, Matty. Hello, Liverpool fan here. Big up Liverpool. Pack good. Bro, you forgot the own goal. Fulham player score 5. And still lose. See what you're saying. I see what you're saying. An avoidable own goal too. Mark. Big up yourself, Mark. Welcome to the stream. Everybody, y'all know Mark? Mark is another one of us. You see him with the blue like we? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Mark, DJ Shatterjee and the family. DJ Shatterjee and the blue badge. Bro, what are your thoughts about tomorrow's game? We're gonna get right into that, man. We're not even gonna waste too much time. Just I go and read out what I go on in the chat, you know? Have we confirmed Saliba yet? No. No, no, no. You know Arteta stay already. You say me now have one next look test on him yesterday. You know what I mean? And then they will see. But you know him stay already. Not nothing him shoot. Alan scoring machine at the moment reached 100 PL goal, the fastest. Yeah, I see that. I heard it was pulled as a precaution, so I'll imagine he's available. Man, I think they should hold him if he's not available, man. Don't rush the thing. You know what I mean? If he's not available, hold him for the weekend, because the weekend game are going to be worse. The weekend game are where the problem are there. Saliba is out till weekend. More than likely, he will stay out this weekend too for more rest. Now, man, you can't keep him out this weekend, you know, because guess what? The games where we have after this weekends are the easier one. We have the Wolves and them. You know what I mean? The Champions League game, which is a easier game. You know what I mean? Those are the ones where we have after this weekend. So we can't really to ramp with these two Premier League games. You know what I mean? No, and play them, so we can't play with them like that. Mark said, still disappointed. Gunners never beat the Blues. Lost money. I got what you're saying, man. I got what you're saying. He's a betting man, and I see that. I see that. Gabby Jesus beat him up in the closed door match. Let's say I Gabby a problem. Gabby a problem. I see. I Gabby because the man figure sit down injured. Thiago is on fire right now. But if Mascara and Cape can shut down Chelsea, basically we should be good for Brentford. Facts. Facts N5. Facts. Jesus couldn't beat up a granny, said Matty. Yo, just say no. Matty is a Liverpool man here. Matty is a Liverpool man. Matty, DJ Shatter is a Chelsea man. So you see how the family stay? That's how the family stay, bro. Did you watch Barca today? Barca win 3-1. Literally, Chelsea gonna win in February. Win what? Win what? Arsenal cannot lose momentum. Too many teams in the running behind. Hey, we ain't gonna drop no catch, man. We ain't gonna drop no catch. Real Madrid burn up my 80K ticket. Damn. N5 said Liverpool with a laughing emoji. Matty is an Arsenal man. Everybody know that, Matty. Nobody not play with the team, man. Nobody. Me not even there for my bad, Matty. Me never tell everybody. You see, everybody don't know you already, cause trust me. Remember, say yeah, the pitbull in the chat for the Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? Everybody know that, man. And what you talk about, Matty? Everybody know what good on, man. You see me? What Matty are the gunman in the chat here. Yeah, man. Matty is the gunman in the chat. The gunners for life. Gunners, which is right. All mods are Liverpool. You're the only Liverpool, man. Only Liverpool. Don't ever insult me like that again. Mark is Liverpool. Yeah, man. Mark is Liverpool. Arnie out. What you say, Mark? At Riley. Another Riley in the chat. Big up yourself, my namesake. I miss Gabriel Magalhaes. Trust me, we all do, man. We all do. Alpha Channel is the most feared soccer channel. Sub and like. When you hear that? Coming from the Liverpool man himself, you know. All right, do the thing. Do the thing, everybody. Do the thing. Sub and like up the channel. Sending love from Canada. God bless, brother. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Godstorm. Big up yourself, man. N5 said, brother, why are you so underrated? We just start the thing, man. We not worry about nothing, man. We just start the thing. Build, we are build it and we are push. You get me? We just start the thing like several months ago, so. And we just start putting the work like crazy. You know? The work just start get intensified and, you know, we are doing it, man. Matty would prefer Wolves over Liverpool. Nah, don't know about that one. I'm not desperate. Alexandra, Flamingo, Brazil. Big up Flamingo. Patrick said Liverpool, man. FC Corner. You talking about us, Arsenal? Come on, man. Put some respect on that, man. Said Mr. FC Corner. Gotta put some respect on that, man. You can't just be disrespectful like that. Bro, one question. Do you play? No, I haven't started playing the fantasy league yet. I'm gonna do that next season. No worry. I probably want to start our own fantasy league right here on the channel, you know. So yeah, I probably can stay tuned for that. We're gonna do the thing, man. Talk about if Arsenal no win the league and broke my heart, I'ma burn the jersey. Oh, Arsenal gonna break your heart and a Chelsea back. Oh, Arsenal gonna break your heart, my bro. When you support Chelsea, he's a Chelsea fan. He's a Chelsea fan, man. If Chelsea not win the league, I mean it, which they're not. Age said, "Hi, bro. Big up yourself. What's up? Yo, I'll join, bro. Join the thing, no, man. Join the thing, man. You don't know the thing, no, man. Join the thing, man. This is a channel where y'all gonna be recognized, and you know what I mean. Y'all gonna have different aspect of people to talk and debate with. You know what I mean. That's what we're about. Everybody's gonna be over here. You know what I mean, and a lot of people from a lot of different club. You know what I mean. So you'll never have a dull day over here, man. You'll always have persons who you want to mouth or something. That is what we're here. You know what I mean? You realize I even touch what we're talking about yet. I haven't touched what we're talking about yet. We're just freestyling right now. Yeah, guys, let's face it. Arsenal is going to win everything this season, said Mark. On a year, wanna listen to Mark. Listen to Mark. All right. Do you have a Champions League? We're gonna have that this year, man. Relax. Of course, we're getting that this year. Everything that we don't have, we're getting that this year. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, everything that we don't have, name them out. Everything that we don't have, we getting that this here. Y'all hear it here first, right? Remember that. That is what's going on. That is what's going on. Flamingo, big up yourself, Flamingo. Y'all speaking Portuguese, so I don't understand what I'm going there. So we don't understand, bro. Honestly. Quadruple loading. 7-5 on the year. Loading. That's what's going on. How far from super chat? We're still a little bit out, man. Still a little bit out. That's why we're doing the thing so hard and just making sure that we reach where we need to reach. We're still a little bit out. So I went live today on the games, and all of that. So that's what's up. Y'all remember this. We're in the channel talking about football. You know what I mean? Football. Okay? Y'all please don't stray from the topic. That's what's up. No, nah. Club before manager any day. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Manager will come and go. Manager will come and go. DJ Shatty said, anyway, Arteta go, I'll be there. Big up yourself. When Arteta left Arsenal, may God go with him, cause me now go. Yeah, man, when Arteta left Arsenal, may God go with him. We peep on him and see where I'm going with over there, so but me now go my father. That's not it. Arsenal are the thing. Super chat will go crazy during live matches. All right, that's the plan, man. We see. We want the thing work. Liverpool forever, said Yusuf. Big up yourself. Mark boy is in the building. Mark, I want to hear people that he is behind the entire world, said Mark. All right, people. Finally catch up with the chat. So, Liverpool. Sorry, I mean Fulham 4, Manchester City 5. What a crazy game that was. I mean, like, trust me, nobody never see that one coming. Also, what nobody never see coming, no one saw this Bournemouth Everton. You know what I mean? Everton snatching a 1-0 lead, a Jack Grealish strike. You know what I mean? That's, should I say, a Jack Grealish deflection strike. You know what I mean? That's what gave Everton that lead, and they hold on to it. I mean, they hold it to the end. You know what I'm saying? The game that surprised me was Newcastle versus Tottenham. Romero scored a brace. I mean, like, Newcastle had Romero scoring a bicycle kick. Yo, y'all see a bicycle kick? Bro, bicycle kick. And two defender. One shield Ramsdale. Two defender watch the ball pass through both of them and watch it go straight in the back of the net. By the time Ramsdale see that ball, it was too late. Too late. You know what I mean? Bro, it was a good game though. I mean, like, to the farm that Newcastle coming from, or to where Newcastle come in the game that they just play and win. You know what I mean? And how comfortable they did that. I expected that they were going to run over Tottenham, but it was not so, man. It was not so. Tottenham was a better team throughout that game. You know what I mean? And that's honestly speaking. You know, brothers, like up the stream. We gotta get in popularity rising, man. And you hear that? That's what N5 edit say. On listen to the man. On listen to the man. Okay. Who is that? Kish, bro. You know Dixon Myers? No, I don't. No, I don't. I did say Jack would make ever win. Yeah, man. Grealish proved to be the spark that ever need right now. You know, and he might go and make the thing happen. You know, what y'all need to do is tell your football friends about this channel. We go the man speed. We got the man speed. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, so we can spread the word. Spread the word. Riley channel is here. Riley's world is back again. Well, y'all know the real things at Top Shatter, right? Hi man, I'm a United fan. CR79145, big up yourself. Welcome to the channel. United fan in the building. Big up yourself, man. Alpha League is still a bit too tight to give it to the Gunners. Let's see after Brentford, then we can decide another draw game, and there's trouble. Look at RM, 3 times draw in a row. Barca took over. Yeah, I know. I see that. And I mean, we ain't decided nothing, man. Right now, we're just enjoying the football. That's really what we're doing. You know what I mean? We're just enjoying the football and just keeping our fingers crossed and hoping that we stay at the top of the table. You know what I mean? We know it's just November. You know what I mean? It's December now. It's just December. December just start. You know what I mean? We still have January and February. You know what I mean? So we just enjoying the game right now because it's nice. You know what I mean? It's lovely being an Arsenal fan right now. So yeah, man, that's what we're doing. Well, I hope you guys win. United versus Arsenal rivalry always been very interesting to watch. Yeah, man. Always been very interesting over the years. You know what I mean? It's not much of a rivalry now. You know what I mean? But over the years it's been sweet. You know what I mean? It's been sweet. It's been one of the best. We're the most consistent club, Mark. Only lost one game all season. Yeah, only lost one. And think what? We only drew what? Three? Think we only drew three now, right? Yeah, we're very consistent. I can say that you are on track to win the treble, said CR7. Well, CR7, trust me, we hope we do. We hope we stay on track. You know what I mean? Because we want it to be a big season for the Gunners. We want it to be a big season for the Gunners. We really do. Trust me. N5 said, I think we just gotta take it game by game. That's it. We're just enjoying the game right now as we go along. You know what I mean? But really and truly, it's just fun for us right now because we haven't had a lot to celebrate for a while now. You know what I mean? So having this and this consistency, it's not like we're just playing and just competing sometimes. We're actually doing it. You know what I mean? We're being consistent. You know what I mean? We're doing what is needed to be done to get where we're at. So we're pretty proud of what we're doing, and that's all we're celebrating. We're not celebrating winning the league yet, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. We're just pretty much celebrating the consistency that this Arsenal team is giving that they haven't done in so long. You get what I'm saying? That's where we're at right now. That's how we feel about what's going on. You know what I mean? So, guys, that's trust me. No Arsenal fan is delusional to think that the league is wrapped up and done. No, we're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. Um, we gotta go for it all, said Matty. That's a fact, Matty. That's what we're doing. And that's what I like about the coach this season. You know what I mean? If you notice, he try to play the strongest squad every single time. You know what I mean? He's not dropping no catch, man. No catch. You know that this season you have to end up with a trophy, no matter what. But you have to end up with a trophy. And you have to end up with one of those big trophies too. You know what I mean? You got to get one of those big trophies as well. It's a situation where that's it. You've been around for a while now. You know what I mean? 5, 6 years to be exact. So it's time to deliver something significant. You know what I mean? Something significant. Buy yourself some more time. That's pretty much what it gonna do. Take the fans off your back. You get me? That's what's going on. Yeah, that's what's going on. CR7 said, you just need a better backup defender, and that Yakares hasn't been playing well. I think our two defenders are pretty good. You know, what I mean, they're young and they're inexperienced, and I think they will come better with more game time. You know what I mean? They will come better with more game time. So just keep on watching CR7. Just keep on watching. Yakares is gonna come good too. He's in a different league and he's getting used to the system. I can tell you this. Yakare, I'm not one of Yakare's biggest fan. So this is not me picking up for him, but I've seen the growth and I've see where it's getting better. And I'm telling you, he's gonna devastate this league. Trust me. Mark said Brentford are team that can humble. That's the thing. Yeah, it ain't gonna be us though. It ain't gonna be us. N5 said CR7 Yakares is injured and he was cooking like 6 goals in UEFA Champions League and Premier until injury. I don't trust Masquero in the back line. Anybody else would be better, said DJ Shatter. Matty said, not scoring and not playing well, different thing. Yakares has been playing well, just been very unlucky. And since he's been injured, he's been extremely missed. And that's a fact, he's been missed. You know what I mean? He's been really missed. Mascara has hardly done things wrong. Yeah, Mascara been pretty good though. Mascara been pretty good, man. I trust Mascara, just not long term. Not long term. Yo, I'm more worried about, and I like this guy, but I'm more worried about him than Mascara. You know what I mean? I'm more worried about Nkape than Mascara because Nkape is a hothead. You know what I mean? He's likely to get a red card, bro. He's a hothead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more worried about him. But they're two solid defenders as far as defending is concerned. You get what I'm saying? Um, Pep is not going to make it easy for Arteta. Looks like. And we ain't worried about Pep need to worry about himself. You see what happened to him today? He's riding some luck right now, so it's okay. It's okay. Yakares is on farm. He is doing striker thing. He just need to try finishing. Yakares is still not performing against big teams. Pep also had Mascara to worry about. Please play the Galatasaray anthem. Please play. No, man. Nobody in here even know the Galatasaray anthem, bro. To be honest. Yakares is not Holland. If that's what you're trying to say, yes. But he has been playing well for Arsenal. Yakares create chaos in the back line and that open space for the players. I agree, said CR7. Pep is out of the picture at this point. I thought a Chelsea Arsenal was a disgrace, but Fulham 4-4 match just took the cake. Actually, it was a 5-4 shot. It wasn't 4-4. Yeah, it was a 4-5. Galatasaray is only good at home because of noise. Man United fans saying about Gyökeres when they're not, when they got Sesko is crazy. 4-5. West West wet from dishes. Oh, I forget. Shati says washing dishes. Lewis Kelly deserve more minutes. Only way he gonna get better. Hey, we're not saying he don't deserve minutes, man, but you gotta understand the position that we're in, Shati. The position that we're in right now is that we don't have that time. You know what I mean? It's a time. Time is essence. You know what I'm saying? The leagues are the matches are coming so fast. You know what I'm saying? They're coming fast, rapid. So we don't have the time, man. You know what I mean? We don't have the time. That's what's up. You know? We do want him to get back up into his game time situation. But why not loan him then? That's not an option because we're gonna need him. We don't have the time to give him this game time now in this tight schedule. You know what I'm saying? But like 2 weeks from now, when we have Wolves and that Champions League team, I don't remember the name, you know what I mean? And then the other team after that, you know? 2 weeks from now, when we have those teams, he's gonna play. A matter of fact, he's gonna play in the Champions League for sure. You get me? He plays in all the Champions League so far. Yeah, I think. Arteta mistake is waiting this long to rotate him. Yeah, there was plenty of games that he could have rotated him and he didn't. You know what I mean? And that cost him that's what caused him to be in the state that he's in right now. You know what I mean? Is really rusty right now. Rusty. Matty said he need games but not consistent. He can still help us. But Califlori was signed for first choice. Was injured last season, so Skelly had to step up. And he did. You know what I mean? And he did. But the thing about it is this Kelly still can be the number one. He just got to fight for it. He got to prove that he's better. You know what I mean? Right now, the blind see that Califlori is better. So nobody really have anything against Califlori playing. You know what I mean? Nobody does. Because Califlori is better right now. And, you know, when Skelly has played this season, he's made mistake. That isn't the season for a mistake. Gotta be ruthless. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? We don't have the time. We can't babysit Skelly right now. We can't. Who do you think up for relegation? That's something to talk about for real. And Declan Rice, third for Ballon d'Or. He's definitely making waves. You know what I mean? It's definitely people are definitely have to stand up and recognizing Declan Rice right now. He's doing some fantastic job. The Sunderland draw may have been costly. Oh man, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. A lot of teams gonna draw and lose throughout the season, so we'll be all right. Sunderland still got to play us at our home. Take my word, Declan Rice will get Ballon d'Or this season when Arsenal win quadruple. That is it. What if we win that? Trust me. Of course, definitely. Definitely. CR7 said nah. CR7, come on, man. What makes Arsene Wenger so great? A lot of stuff, man. Arsene Wenger transformed Arsenal, and not just Arsenal. He transformed the English league. You know what I mean? He transformed the English league. So there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. You gotta read up on it to understand. Will William Saliba play in the game against Brentford? We're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. Declan Rice is destroying Real Madrid. that's why that's why reports are out now that they want to buy him. You know what I mean? Reports are there running around crazily that they wants to buy Declan Rice. You know what I mean? I don't know where they get that craziness from. Leeds, Burnley, and Wolves out. That sound like about it for real. That sound like about it for real, Mark. Probably not song. Gotta go, bro. Your stream, everyone. Light up the big man, bro. Big up yourself, N5 edit. Big up yourself. Thank you for passing through, man. Thank you so much. If Declan Rice get one, this Reece James get one, two. Nah, man. Reece James just has. Come on, man. Nah, nah. I mean, like Reece James had a fantastic game. You know what I mean? He did have a fantastic game. But the only Declan Rice couldn't even step up in that game because we know we had this conversation already. Declan Rice was babysitting, so he couldn't run the midfield. You know what I mean? He was the third man in the defense. You know what I'm saying? He was a third man in the defense, man. Everybody know that Declan Rice didn't show up because and he still played well. You know what I mean? All those if Declan Rice wasn't in those, it wasn't babysitting that back line. You know what I mean? Chelsea would have won the game. Look at that! Look at that ball that Declan Rice take right off Pedro foot. You know what I mean? If Declan Rice wasn't there, come on, man, we'll be cooked. Would have been cooked, man. Would have been cooked. Trust me. Which squad was better than Invincible or this Arsenal team? Invincible is still the best, man. It's called Invincible for a reason, you know. Arsenal could win the quadruple and we would have won Ballon d'Or. That trophy is a popularity trophy and no one likes us. If we win the quadruple, they have to give it whether they like us or not. They gotta swallow every hate they have in their stomach for us and hand somebody that trophy in Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, even if they want to throw it from across the room to the person, they gotta give it to them. We don't care if they like us or not. He can go drop asleep if as far as we care. Chelsea is a good team this season, to be fair. Not as consistent, but as potent. They have potential. They do. Arsene Wenger is who wrote the book and signing young talent and developing them in the first team. Not only that, man, the kind of training routine also that was brought in the game. You know what I mean? Arsene Wenger was partially responsible for that when he came to England with this Arsenal team. You know what I mean? He brought a different sort of training routine and diet, you know what I mean, which the league adapted. I don't understand how Yamal is in the ranking. I think the persons that do that is from Spain, you know. I think the persons that do that is from Spain. Barcelona and Real Madrid are always there, no matter how horrible they play. You know what I mean? I think those persons are from Spain. You know what I mean? I think it's just politics. Definitely politics. Rodri only got it because Pep Guardiola is the manager and he's from Spain. You see? That's what's going. Rodri is from Spain. Pep is from Spain. Pep is the manager, and Rodri is a Spain player. So I think that's the only reason why you get it. Vinny was supposed to get it and he didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo or Leo. I don't care. DJ Wenger keep us in the Champions League consistently signing no one with no money. Great play, great manager, man. Nobody can say otherwise. I don't understand how. Yeah, Olamal got it. Yeah. Madrid are winning the Champions League. Madrid can't even win a proper game right now. You're talking about Champions League? Popularity, like I said, Mark. Ballon d'Or is French, but yes, it's politics. Hey, whether it be French or not, man, what I'm saying is this. Those person that run that ship now, they're from Spain. Whoever's running that now is from Spain. They get it all the time. You know what I mean? They just couldn't fight out Dembele the last time he got it. So it is what it is. Red Skull in the building. Big up Red Skull. Big up Red Skull. Red Skull said Pepper save Rodri for the Real Madrid game. Just watch next week. Him have him wrap up and cushion up. You know want nothing to him. You don't want him get hurt. A joke thing. A joke thing. And then him gonna come and play nothing. It's a popularity contest. It's also not a European trophy, but a French. Today, it's since Messi and CR started getting into it, they started looking elsewhere. Gunners in trouble today against Bees. Let's talk about that game, people. Let's talk about that game, being that Mark, bring it up. Let's talk about that game. So, Arsenal versus Brentford. What are the expectations? What are the expectations? Arteta press conference. Arteta press conference on the latest injuries. On the latest injuries, I'm not going to be able to help you much today because we have another training session later on. Until that happens, we won't know what's going to happen with a few of the doubts that we have. That was specifically talking about William Saliba. Well, on the latest on William Saliba, he had a little niggle. So I think it's going to be a matter of days. Days, he's saying, days. Days. We're in days now. So it's a possibility that he might be fit and ready. You know what I mean? So let's see if he's able to be there tomorrow. Let's see. Come on, man. Arteta, no. Arteta love playing mind games, bro. You know what I mean? Love playing mind games. They asked him about Trossard. Matter of days as well. You know what I mean? Matter of days as well. You know what I mean? So the injury is not serious. You know what I mean? They asked him about Kai Havertz. It's a matter of weeks. Let's see how he evolves in the next few weeks. He's doing really well. He's doing stuff on the pitch, but I think he needs some time. You know what I mean? On the latest on Gabriel Magalhaes, he said Big Gabby is doing very well as well, but that's weeks also. You know what I mean? So Gabby and Kai is weeks. Willie and Trossard is a matter of days. So pretty much, if they're not available for this one, them are ready for the next one. You know? Yeah. On facing Brentford, he said that's an opportunity tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Everybody, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Everybody over England, the court said 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Don't come in at the stadium 7:30. Pretty much at that the man I said. Come in at the stadium from 7 o'clock. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, and start make noise. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the man said. And that him want. You get me? Yeah. It's on the motivation for us. Our motivation comes from preparation and how we prepare for every game to try to be better than the opponent. We were where we are in the league and what we are doing. I don't think we need any more motivation than that. So I'm gonna big up the team still. You know what I mean? Yo, the team I do. The team I do what them need to do. And that the man I say. You know what I mean? That the man I say. Let me catch up with a little bit of the chat and see what I go on before me go back into that. But what if I chat gone, man? I say chat a fly. Jaja. Mark said Gunners in trouble today against the Bees. Yeah, we shall see. But I doubt it. We're at home. We will be fine, said Matty. Crazy. We've only got like third away games left all season. Man, I got prove a point. Remember April when Man City trolled Vinny and Real Madrid demolished them. Mark said last phase off was a draw. Saliba is back on Saturday, maybe on the bench for 15 minutes tomorrow. Arteta will never just say yes or no to any question he's asking. That's a fact. Trossard is back off the bench on Saturday, said DJ Shatty. Him just don't want people study him. Him team tactics. Him team and tactics, said Red Skull. Coming at the stadium from 5 and come spend some money, and that are the thing. And that a go on. This Arteta guy, last time he say something like that, we drew the game. Jaja, our last, didn't remember vividly, but it was last season. Arsenal is easy. Flood their box on the offense, play strikers on the half line when they're. But the only reason why you can say that is because of the two inexperienced defenders that we have, and it's not easy to play like that either because these two defenders are not slow. Um, Only Mads chatting. Let's give it a break for organic chats as well. My Blanket, Blanken, big up yourself, Blanken. DJ, you Jew, not that easy. Rishan France, look, people, looking down on us because we drew against Chelsea, but they don't see how many matches we had to play in a row, and we did start our best centre backs. We didn't start our best centre backs yet, and we still didn't lose any game. I think they acknowledge that, you know. I think they do acknowledge that. I think their problem is just that they just want Arsenal to lose. So any lifeline that they get, they're going to take it. You know what I mean? Any lifeline at all that they get, they're going to take it. You know what I mean? I didn't catch the beginning of the stream. What do you think went wrong during the Chelsea game that we couldn't get the second goal? I mean, Chelsea parked the bus, you know. Chelsea parked the bus from their score. You know what I mean? And poor finishing. It's not like we didn't attack the goal. We did. But poor finishing and just a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Communication probably cost us not to win because that Yakare's header that Timber took off his head. You know what I mean? If Yakare's a shout hard, you know what I mean? Timber would have probably to tell Timber to leave it, you know what I mean, would have probably had a goal. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Just a lot of stuff. We started to try and find momentum late. The momentum that we had that was too late, man. Too late. It's like what Fulham did today. Late momentum. Hey bro. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Up the Chels. Bayern lost with 11. You lost to Bayern. Remember, Gunners beat Munchin. Bad. Munich. Bad. Chelsea had more shot than Netflix. Yeah, y'all had one more shot, bro. One more shot. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. First 30 minutes there were, yeah. Second half, no, we finished the game with a higher XG. Do you think Gyökeres Starts against Brentford? Yeah, I think so. I do think so. If you beat Bayern, who murdered us, you should have had 10-0 minimum versus a two-man short. It should be short Chelsea, right? It should be a 10-man short Chelsea, right? Damn, you're right. That was hard to watch. Timber getting in the way. Robert Sanchez had some crazy save to fear. We were tired after Tottenham and Bayern. Uh, all right, let's go back into this, brother. This one is interesting. On resting players, we try to manage every case, every individual in relation to how they feel in the context of the match. You know what I mean? Pretty much you must say, yo, nah, rest nobody, you know. Nah, rest nobody, man. Instead the match important. Adjust with the only purpose to have the best option on the best pitch and to be better than the opponent. That's it. The best option on the pitch to be better than the opponent. The best option on the pitch is always going to be to play the best players. You know what I'm saying? So you go and run this player straight to the ground. Promise you. Straight to the ground. They asked him on whether there will be an opportunity for Ben White. Listen to Slick answer now. An opportunity for everybody, as I said. The man them asked him about Ben White, you know, in twisted thing and say, oh, everybody. Everybody. And facing physical challenge. Well, the physicality comes from different areas in relation to the pitch. But I think every game that we play, when you look at the intensity in the Premier League against any opponent, what is needed is incredible. Brentford brings different threat, different challenge, as well as known, as well as we all know. And you need to dominate that if you want to win the game. I mean, like, yo, then people ask some question, listen, man. They ask a question and time wasted. The game evolve, the rules evolve, and that's going to be constant. And you look in the Premier League now, how many minutes we were playing, the actual effect time that we are playing, the effective time that we played on Sunday, there are lots of things to look at and evolve. So, goal, as you mentioned about time wasting, I was hearing about, I don't remember what I was listening to. You know what I mean? Was it Manchester United, Manchester City? Did they say Donnarumma hold on to the ball? Went down injured several times in the game. So Pep Guardiola could give instruction on the sideline. Yo, this game is getting crazy, man. Crazy, crazy. So he's asking about understanding the frustration of time wasting. You know what I mean? As he said, the game evolved, persons gonna do what they need to do to manage the game. You know what I mean? Pretty much what he's saying. You know what I mean? And but you understand the frustration, especially if you're the opposition, which is understandable. Which is understandable. All right, chat gone again. Let me see if I can catch it. We move from Chelsea game anyway. Long time Chelsea game done with, man. We can't do this the same way. Uh, do you think it would be wise to play Christian Nogard tomorrow since they're facing Brentford? I'm not sure about that, my bro. Uh, he won't start for sure. No, I don't think so. That's a good team. Arsenal for life. Big up yourself, Andrew. Big up yourself. Today, Gunners in for a shock against the Bees. Yeah, man, that's wishful thinking, man. Mark, wishful thinking that. All while going, I'm over here messing with you. Arsenal wouldn't have won against 10 men, maybe against 11. But Chelsea tactics is keep the game away from you once it's 10 man. Yeah, Chelsea play better with the 10 man, bro. That's what I keep on telling people. When they were at 11 man, they were doing attack and all of that, but it wasn't precise. You know what I mean? It was just some mediocre, pointless attack. They got precise and direct when they went down to 10 men. And that's what shocked Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're used to playing to 10 man. Remember, Chelsea get a red card every other game. Every other game, Chelsea get a red card anyway, so it's understandable. Trust me, it's understandable. Y'all know it's understandable. They practice that. automatically, Rich James move in the midfield without anybody have to say anything to him. You know what I mean? It's automatic, man. They practice that. No guard will come off the bench. Probably not. I don't see no guard coming off no bench in this game, bro. Uh, yeah. It's a defensive performance we will be happy with. Matty said the ref was a prick. Two, he messed the game up with all that cards. Yeah, he messed the game up from the start. Did you know that has always been Pep tactics for real? Arsenal is trash, said Sammy. Another Taylor is trash. Send back Michael Oliver. Anthony Taylor is trash. Send back Michael Oliver. Yeah, both of them trash. Both of them need to stay away from Arsenal. Trust me. Both of them need to stay away. Why these reporter can't ask sensible question? I'm asking the same thing, man. Sensible question. They can't even come up with something proper. You know what I mean? Can't even come up with something proper. Some teams really do play better with 10 man. Yeah, trust me. Chelsea have had 7 chances to play with 10 man. I bet they train. I think they do train. I think they do train, man. Red Skull said, like what would happen if Rice get injured? Who could cover him? So that's why Arsenal rotate. Yeah, Arsenal need to rotate. Did it bother you how pleased Arsenal was with a tie? I don't think we were pleased with a tie though. No, I don't think so. I mean, and the coach might have shown a good face, you know what I mean? Because that's what he has to do, but no. Yeah, that's a good question to ask. I think he'll just dodge it though. I think he'll just dodge that question, Red Skull, to be honest. Any question you ask, his answer is always deflected. Yeah, he's always going to dodge it. Chelsea trains 8v8 and plays under 21, 9v11. All right. So he was asked on whether Declan Rice exceeded expectation after signing. I think is very close to what we believe that he could bring to the club, to the team, and the way he could grow. Personally, as well, I think he fully deserves it. I think he's been incredibly consistent throughout the last 2 years. Last season again, in big matches, in big moments, he stepped up, which is massive thing. You want to fulfill that role as a big club. And I'm delighted that he got it. He was asking on whether Mikel Marino expected Mikel Marino to become a striker and all of that. Stupid questions. You know what I mean? He said the questions that he asked and the way he trained and this and that and all of that is intelligence. You know what I mean? Mikel Marino is probably his cousin or something. On why he signed Christian Nogard. Now, this was a good question, but I think he was asked in the wrong way. This was a good question. On why he signed Christian Nogard. He said, what I saw on the pitch and that everything that I heard about him as a leader and the role that he can fulfill and the role that he was going to have there. The moment I pick up the phone and spoke to him, he was super excited to join us. He brings something that we don't have in the squad, and I'm very happy to have him. Now, guys, let me ask you all this. What does Christian Nogard bring that Arteta don't have in the squad? A water bottle, man? To what? Someone to bring water to the people? They ask the question on why he signed Christian Nogard. That's incomplete. They need to ask, why do you sign Christian Nogard if you're not going to play him? That's a question that should have asked. This man is rubbing bench like he might try to get the bench shine. You know what I'm saying? He might rub the bench like he might try to get the bench shine. You know when I go to church? You know when y'all used to go to church? Them old time church in Jamaica, Red Skull and Shatter. And with them wooden bench. You know what I mean? Them wooden bench, them brown wooden bench. And when you go in a church, a Sunday daytime, the bench shine. You know what I'm saying? That is what I'm saying. Shine, shine. Boy, you used to go to church when you were a small kid. Yeah. Bench shine, shine, shine. The way the bench shine, you sit on it and you slide. The bench is so shiny, you sit on it and you can slide all the way across. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And that's how the man of the man sitting on the bench, shining the bench, bro. You know what I mean? That's just too crazy. Oh boy. I'm David Raya, an amazing goalkeeper. It's a great story as well, and how it happened. We tried to sign him, David, much earlier. It was as soon as I arrived, almost, and he had to wait another 2 years. The start that he had and the journey that we had together has been phenomenal for us, and I'm very happy to have him. Now, look at this. Instead, from the moment he come to Arsenal, he wanted to sign David Raya. He could have signed him, right? So he went and he signed, what's his name? Ramsdale. He went and he signed Ramsdale, and as soon as he signed David Raya, Ramsdale got kicked to the boot. Don't get me wrong, David Raya is a good goalkeeper. But even if David Raya was not a good goalkeeper, that just showed me that Ramsdale didn't have no chance. He just signed a backup goalkeeper until. You know what I'm saying? Ramsdale didn't have no chance, man. Now we was asking whether Ramsdale was the best, not Ramsdale, Raya was the best signing that he has made. He said it's a difficult question to ask, but it's certainly one that is taking us to a different level. He's certainly a player that has brought something to our way of playing. Well, you have Declan Rice there, so I mean, like, you can't answer a question like that. Trust me. Nope. Can't answer a question like that. I think if they asked him about Kai Havertz, he probably would have said yes. That man love Kai Havertz like they're brothers, man. Trust me. Love Kai Havertz like they're brothers. No guard need to retire, says Shatta. He's emergency player like El Neni. Damn. Christian Nogard is a good player. He had unfortunately come into a squad that has too much depth. He's supposed to be a part of the depth. He's supposed to be a part of the depth. Um, he's not that bad. You know, he's not that bad actually. Ramsdale was fun to watch though. Yeah, fun to watch, but he had a lot of heroes in him though. You know what I mean? Yeah. He wanted Garcia as Ramsdale after Ramsdale couldn't get him and get Raya. Why is he lying? No, actually, it wasn't then. No, man, he had Raya when he wanted Garcia. He wanted Garcia as Ramsdale replacement. That's what he wanted him as. It was for Ramsdale replacement. Raya was already there. The only good thing Arteta did was sign Raya. Well, he signed Rice too. So yeah, he signed Rice too. Blankets the Red Skull, you're tripping. The man is 31 playing with 20-year-olds. Ramsdale have errors in his game. Yeah, Ramsdale have a lot of errors in his game, man. Ramsdale could have been worked on. Yeah, I'll take him at Chelsea and work on him. Yeah, I'll work on him over Chelsea. We don't have time for that. People forgetting Nogard had second most interception in the entire league last year on a shitty Brentford team, though. I did want Garcia. I was vexed when Barca signed him. I don't think the thing about it is this though. Garcia was gonna come fight Ramsdale for the number one position. And that was not going to be an easy task, man. I think it was easier for him to go fight Chesney. You know, yeah, that Chesney is a more easier task. Arteta, Declan, chop him up in the field. In the must sign him. A young Declan did that. Raya is superior to Garcia. Raya is superior to Garcia, and that's a fact. Raya is a better goalkeeper. But Arteta wanted two superb goalkeeper. So he wanted Garcia as a backup to Raya. You know what I mean? That would have been some goalkeeping competition, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Another Chelsea product has Arsenal. Fast and no guard blanket. Yeah. Let's see what else they were saying in this thing that makes sense. And whether the supporters could be any more positive towards the team. You can always be more positive when you play a different type of game. That's where you have to lift the stadium, the team, the fans, and ourselves as well. With the way we're going to play tomorrow to lift everybody and make sure that we produce the same energy, atmosphere, and positivity around the place. He was asked about injury on the last preparing him for the season. Kai Havertz suffering a setback. Let me hear what he say about his son. Kai Havertz. I know Kai Havertz is his son, right? He's doing everything he could not. He's doing everything. He could not go to the next level, and now it's looking like we have unlocked that. We're all desperate to have him. It's a player that personally I love so much for what he brings to the team. His character, his personality. I see him suffer. Being outside, his playing record is phenomenal. Yeah, his playing record was phenomenal. I mean, never injured before until he come to Arsenal. Ain't that something? He's always been available, and I can't wait to have him back around the team playing now because I think it's going to be a massive boost for the team. Now, whenever this man get asked about Kai Havertz, I mean, like, he lights up. He literally lights up into a stadium bulb whenever people ask him about Kai Havertz. Jaja. Uh, Let me see what. Who should we be more concerned about in the title race? City or Chelsea? Uh, I think City are proven title contenders. Kepa isn't a Chelsea product. Okay, Kepa came to Chelsea as a big player, bro. What kind of Chelsea product? Kepa is still the most expensive goalkeeper in the world, you know. Y'all forget that? Y'all bought him for. Y'all forget what's going on? Yeah, Kepa is still the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. Ton load of money. Y'all spend on a youngster. Yeah, could be a 3 horse race. Elias, yo, bro, can I tell you a story? It's kind of inappropriate. No inappropriate this year, my brothers. You're gonna get taken away. No inappropriateness, my brother. We're doing football. Let's do football. Worry about Wolves. Chelsea isn't looking for a title at this point. We are focusing on developing of players and the profitability in the future. Yeah, man. Y'all just buying and selling. Y'all trying to make money. Y'all just trying to make money. Arteta is a joker. Yeah, man. Oh, his favorite player caused him not to win a trophy. Oh, boy. I'm a mad you fool and gave you your answer. It's like Chelsea fans forget stuff. Yeah, Chelsea fans have amnesia sometimes. You know that. Yeah, man, Chelsea fan have amnesia sometimes. So, Matty, you're right, bro. Man, them need to make back the 4.8 bill. What? What the fuck? Oh, the 4.8 bill what them spend. Ah. Elias said, bro, this guy is so chill. Eli, you a PSG fan? And I love that. Yeah, he is. Yeah, man, I am. That's what we're here for, man. This is just talking football is fun, man. You know what I mean? Talking football is fun. Let me see what else interesting they have to say. And whether team will copy Chelsea and Sunderland aggression against Arsenal. I think every team in the Premier League, the first thing that they do is to be aggressive. I don't think that's going to be something teams are going to change at all. You take it to certain extreme, hopefully, that will be looked after. It should have been in the first action of the game on the kickoff with Mascara, but we have to learn from it and use it as a better way because we should have explored what we had for a prior period of time. It was 60 minutes because for from 33 to 39 we didn't play and then there was another player on the floor. Yeah. It was a lot. It was, I mean, Caicedo was kicking everybody down, man. Caicedo was kicking everybody down. Kicking everybody down. Mm. I ain't gonna lie, this press conference is long, people. Oh, and that's it. Guys, what y'all think about Arteta and him foolishness? You know what I mean? Arteta and him foolishness, a bunch of talk. A bunch of talk. What do you guys think gonna be the squad for tomorrow? What the squad gonna be for tomorrow? You know what I mean? Y'all think that Saliba gonna make it? You know what I mean? Saliba look like he gonna make it. I don't think nothing is wrong with him. I think it was just a precaution for the Chelsea game. It was a good precaution as well because Chelsea would have probably got him injured the way they were playing. You know what I mean? They were playing crazy. So yeah, it might be a good precaution to have. You know what I mean? Guys in the chat that haven't liked the channel yet, like up the channel, man. Like up the channel. If you're new and you love what's going on, subscribe to the channel as well. Like the channel and subscribe to it. Um, yep, that's pretty much Arteta press conference in a nutshell. You know, let me know what you guys starting level would be for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Drop them starting level. Do you guys rotate? Knowing that, let me tell you all the fixture now. Do you guys rotate? Okay. So Arsenal next game. So after Brentford, we have Brentford and we have Aston Villa, right? So those are two semi-tough games, right? Arsenal is playing away to Aston Villa. So the easiest game to rotate in would be the Brentford game. We have Club Brugge That's a game you can rotate. Then we have Wolves. So those two games we can pretty much rotate. You know what I mean? We can pretty much rotate against those two teams. We have to come back full strength for Everton and the EFL Cup quarterfinal. We definitely have to go straight for that. You know what I mean? That's a that's a competition that we definitely want to try to win. You know, get some momentum. You know what I mean? We have Aston Villa twice in December. Twice. Twice in December we have Aston Villa. Mm. It's interesting. Can't take another Arteta conference. He hypes up his player and keeps his cards close to his chest. That's what he does. Saka, Trossard, Saliba. Blanken is a 32, almost his legs will go, and then we will be stuck with him. He was there at the bridge, so I think he will probably make the Villa game. Okay. Brentford gonna hand you guys your first L tomorrow. Wishful thinking that. That's wishful thinking, man. Yeah, I know that wishful. Gabriel has been at every game since he's been out. Our players stick with the squad. When injured, we are family. Yeah, man. Gabriel don't leave the team at all, man. Gabriel is just Gabriel. I mean, Gabriel is like a second coach when he's out. Most of our games now are at home. That's gotta count for something. No, actually, we don't have a lot of games at home. We don't have a lot of games at home because we're going away in the Champions League and we're going away to Aston Villa. We played at home with the Wolves and we're going away to Everton. The next three games after that is at home. So that's all the way after December 20th. We have Crystal Palace, Brighton, and Aston Villa at home. So yeah, if we go through those run of farms, which we should, you know what I mean, we should be all right. You know what I mean, we should pretty much finish this. We should pretty much finish December looking nice. You know what I mean? Really looking nice. Starting out January with Bournemouth, Liverpool, and Nottingham Forest. Yeah, so we should be all right. Arsenal champions. Sama man. Saman. DJ Shatty said Kepa, Lewis Kelly, Nkapia, Mosquera, Timber, Odegaard, Eze, Nogard, Martinelli, Saka, Marino. Man, DJ Shatty, why that sound like he give us about 13 players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I ain't gonna lie. That's all like was a lot just now. London is always red. Jesus Califlori, Nani, Saliba off the bench. Damn, Shatige, we are full, full, full. The whole thing. Arsenal champions. Matty said most of the games we've had this season, all the big teams away, we've played away. Most of them, not all of them, most of them. We played most of them away. Because remember, Manchester City drew at the Emirates. That draw was at the Emirates. Yeah, man. United, Liverpool. No, City was on our ground. City was at the Emirates. Yeah. Only City left away, man. Spurs ain't nothing. Spurs is in London, and that's our home. Remember, that's our home and a full place. Yeah, City, I got wrong. Yeah. Um. So it's still good. You know what I mean? Because all the big teams now away from City gotta come to us. You know what I mean? And that's where the league get interested. You know what I mean? That's where it really get interested. Our final game, our final game of the season is at Crystal Palace. At Crystal Palace. Just gotta be Crystal Palace, eh? Just gotta be Crystal Palace. Yeah, you played a week Arsenal. Let me see when we played back Chelsea. I gotta put that one on my calendar for Shatter. DJ Shatter, February 28th. All the way February? February 28th. And guess what? They put the Chelsea game right after the Tottenham game again. That's crazy. We're playing Chelsea and Tottenham back to back again. Crazy, crazy. But look at this. Look at this run of form, guys. This is crazy. So we're playing Sunderland, then we're playing Brentford again, then we're playing Tottenham, then we're playing Chelsea. Those four games right there are killers, man. Palace must hate we. uh, we just gotta remember we smashed City 5-1. Yeah. Last season, the thing is we get weak rest. Nah, Palace fans are nice. They don't hate us. Palace fans. Guys, you know what I want to talk about? Each of you guys, give me your honest assessment on Eze. Give me an honest assessment on Eze. Because this is my honest assessment on Eze, guys. Eze is not a worker. To me, Eze is a player for the moment. I watched Eze in which game that they take him off? Which game was it? See if I can get it. It wasn't a Bayern game. I think it was that same Chelsea game. I watched Eze in that Chelsea game. And when everybody's running and working their ass off, Eze was jogging. You know what I mean? When I see Eze make that press, you know what I mean? He made that press and he went and he fake and he's back. It's like he's not trying to do the tackle. You know what I'm saying? Um, which position does he fit really? Because I was always saying that I like him in the eight, in the number 8 position. But that number 8 position is a work-ass position. He can't manage that. Because he hardly tackles. You get what I'm saying? He hardly tackles. On the wing, you gotta run back and tackle. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I mean, like, I do love the player. I do love the player. You know what I mean? I do love him. But I don't think his work ethic is strong enough. You know what I mean? It's strong enough to keep him in a starting spot for Arsenal. You get what I say? When Eze came off against Chelsea, you know what I mean? When Odegaard came on and Eze moved out to that 10, you could see the difference in the injection of pace, instant. The press was higher. You know what I mean? There was a lot of there was more momentum. You get me? I don't know. I'm still trying to put my hands around the situation with Eze, but you know what I mean, we'll get it. Yes, it's a moment between the Spurs and Chelsea game, there's Champions League game. He's not showing that his work, his whole career to be. Yeah, he's not showing that. I'm not getting that from him. You say this is where you want it to be. You know what I mean? It's always been a dream. No, your dream come true. You know what I mean? why we're not getting that feeling from you like, yo, yeah man, this was it for real. You know what I mean? We're not getting that feeling that this was it. You know what I mean? We don't want a moment player. We want that Eze that was in Crystal Palace, that magic. You get me? That magic. We need him to turn up. Yeah, we're not a moment team. We're a structured team. Yeah. Left 10 to 8. He's not hard working enough to work to work there, Red Skull. I think that the easiest position for him was that number 10. The best I've seen him play that number 10, and it's just because Tottenham gave us too much space in the middle. Tottenham gave us a lot of space in the middle. You know what I mean? So he was able to float around in that middle. But if you had a Caicedo in the middle like you had in Chelsea, you know what I mean? He would have been roughed up so bad, it would have been embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? He would have been really roughed up. Without space, he looks ordinary. And they say he's supposed to be a player that knows to get maneuver in tight spaces. Yeah, we see that with his goal, with his first goal against um, Tottenham. But it's like he has to get the ball in space and then maneuver through tight space. If you get the ball in tight space, it's like he's gonna fumble it. You know, I'm watching Eze game closely. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to figure him out. What do you think of the player's mentality? Said X Chicken. Is it strong enough to win the league if it's close in the 10? Well, I think it's strong enough to win the league. I think they're different. This team is different from the teams that in the past. You know what I mean? Those were younger kids and all of that. You know what I mean? You can see the maturity, the difference in this team right now. You know what I mean? Going forward. You know what I mean? Their mental is different. You know, if they can't win, they're not losing. These are some of the characters that makes a giant. Watch Martinelli whole goal against Bayern. He's the one who got the last tackle in our box. And that's what I'm saying, Matty. And I couldn't believe that Martinelli ended up all the way down the pitch. He's the one that got the last tackle in, and he's the one that ended up on the hand of the finish down the other hand. You know, what I mean? That's what we're talking about. That's what our wingers do. Even Trossard work more than him. Even Trossard works harder than him. And everybody know that Trossard's a little slight. You know what I'm saying? And even Trossard puts in that work. You know what I mean? I was expecting more from Eze. I'm still expecting more from Eze. We have West Ham, Wolves, Leeds, Burnley, then Arsenal. West Ham home, Wolves away, Leeds home. Yeah, that's some good run of fixture. I'm Shatter. Justin says zero UEFA Champions League. Yes, Justin, we know. We know. We are aware, man. We are aware. We're not scared. We know. We know what's up. Don't worry, man. Thank you for reminding us, though. Thank you for reminding us, Justin. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can be here when we get that Champions League. All right? So you can be the first one to put in the chat one Champions League. All right? Make sure. Don't forget now. Arsenal are always good at the beginning, but we all know they will be at second at least. Y'all living in the past, man. Y'all need to wake up, man. Me feel like Arteta I try coach Ethan as Odegaard backup. And that's the thing, he's trying to coach Ethan like Odegaard. He's trying to make Ethan be like Odegaard, but Ethan is not like Odegaard. You gotta coach Ethan in the way that Ethan is. You know what I mean? That press that Odegaard do and all of that, that's only Odegaard. Nobody else has ever able to do it. Oh, lie. The only other person that does that press like Odegaard is Kai Havertz. That's the only other person that do that press. That's the reason why Arteta love him so much because with Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard, that press is fantastic. Trust me, it's a lot of pressure on the press. Spurs better. Spurs better than what, man? I don't even think Spurs is better than the academy. Yeah, hilarious, Justin. uh, but the funny part is after Arsenal, we have Villa, uh, Castle, Everton, City, United, Brighton, Forest, Liverpool, Tottenham, then Sunderland to end the season. Then Yala Sunderland, Hot Sunderland, don't forget that. Hot Sunderland. Probably because him tried. Let's see. You mean tired? Probably because him tired. Let's see how we do tomorrow. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not the one that gonna pick up for a player because we like him, man. I call it out as I see it. You know what I mean? Trust me. I've been saying it. Eze wasn't a good signing. He's full of himself. Arteta will sign, will straighten him out though. I hope so. Can't talk to an Arsenal fan after Arteta win the quad. Ha ha. What are people on about Eze? Ain't a good signing. You guys need to understand Eze is not workhorse type player. He is a flair type player from producing moments where we're still not seeing the player either. We're not seeing the workhorse or we're not seeing the player. That's just what we're saying. We want to see one or the other. You know what I mean? He find a couple magical pass. He find Martinelli with two brilliant pass. Yeah, we do understand that. But that's not just what we produce as Arsenal. You know what I mean? That alone can't hold him into that spot. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not that. We need more. That's what we're saying. He's not producing those moments that you're talking about. Or he's not producing as often as he should. One good game don't mean shit. You know, it needs to do more, man. You mad blood? Who? Why didn't say he's not a good signing? We said he's not performing. He's a fantastic signing. We're just saying he's not performing. It's a difference. What about Palace? He was performing at Palace. You know, what I mean, he was their star man. But he hasn't found that form at Arsenal yet. That's what we're saying. And Palace played to his strength. You know what I mean? He gotta learn. You know what I mean? Palace is a counter-attacking team that play. And even at Palace, he used to run more. He used to run at defenders. All of these stuff. He's not doing that now. When have you ever seen Eze grab a ball and run at a defender in this while he's in this Arsenal team? Now think about it. You know, grab the ball and just run at the defender. I haven't seen that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just want more from him. We're not saying that we want him gone or anything. We want that Eze that we bought. You know what I mean? That one was creating magic at Palace. That's the Eze that we want. That magician. You get me? Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what's up. Yeah, but um, Chulomax said, bro, Chulomax, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? The moment I came out of mother's womb, I hate Tottenham. As a bag them three, he is a legend for me. Hey, he is what he is. We're not saying that he is not. All we're saying is this: we need more. You get me? Yeah, we need more. We need more, man. Mm. Yeah, man, they need to go, man. They need to go. As I said, we don't do racism in this. This is not a game. What do you think about Holland this season? Holland is unbelievable. Naib in the building. Naib finally tuning. Naib, what's up? What's up? What's up? DJ, you a Chelsea fan, right? What about Estavo, little boys, sitting in the corner with 1 goal and 1 assist? Cristiano Rocha said Brazil, Red Skulls, Arsenal need a left winger so badly. We do. We do, man. We do. Honestly, we do. You know what I mean? I think we need to get one in January for a real Red Skull so we can see his name for next season. Help us finish the season and be ready for next season. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking, to be honest. You know? And I said, I'm good. What about you? I'm here, man. I'm great. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. Taking it one day at a time. You know the thing, go. You know the thing, go. Matty said, bro, I gotta bounce. One love. I'll be there for the game. Big up yourself, Matty. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for passing through. Big up yourself. DJ Shatta said Estavo is a child. He needs to be climate, acclimated to the league. So he need to be climatized. I don't know what the hype is with him. I don't see it either, man. I was looking for the hype in the Chelsea versus Arsenal, but I guess I missed it. Successfully wasted 11 months. Doing what, Naib? One love all, said Matty. Big up yourself, Matty. Big up yourself, man. Respect and love and manners. Yeah, man. But the game tomorrow. What's your prediction? We haven't done no prediction yet. What's your prediction on the game tomorrow? What is the prediction on the game tomorrow? What your score line? You know what I mean? My score line is my score line is at 3-0, man. My score line is at 3-0. You know what I mean? My score line is at 3-0. I don't see my walls being breached tomorrow, man. I think my defense gonna stand up solid tomorrow. You know what I mean? So 3-0 for me. He's a clinical tactician, but he is not ready yet for the league. Next season, then I'll see. Start judging him. Next season, he gonna be sold, bro. Next season, he gonna be sold. Y'all ain't gonna have him next season, man. He gonna be sold next season, bro. Naib said 4-1. Rashan said, so their striker Pedri has 4 goals and 3 assists, and Eze has 4 goals, 2 assists. So sit in the corner, DJ. You mad blood. Um, Elliot said hi. Big up yourself, Elliot. Zimmerman in the building. Zimmerman said 2-1. Brentford. Downsguard. Brace. 2-1 Brentford. Zimmerman, that's wishful thinking, man. That's wishful thinking. I ain't gonna come on. Zimmerman, that's wishful thinking. That's wishful thinking, Zimmerman. Come on. Why you gonna put yourself in a position to get that hurt? Huh? You know that's wishful thinking, bro. Chelsea nah sell him. He will be there at least 2 seasons before they sell him. Chelsea selling him next season, bro. Somebody gonna come. Real Madrid gonna come with the right money. And he's gonna be a goner. I didn't say zebra, I said Zimmer. Zimmerman, not Zebraman. DJ, see a player stats before talking about Arsenal. Don't be too full. You guys will face us at home. Remember that, DJ. Remember that. Remember, Chelsea could have beat us at home on our worst day, too. Don't forget the part there. We were on our worst day. Our worst day. Chelsea could have beat the worst Arsenal. So, you know. Guys, give me the prediction of the score tomorrow. Arsenal, Brentford, 3-0. That's my score prediction. Think Red Skull said 3-1. Um, Naive said 4-1. Shatta said Arsenal 2-1. Zimmerman said 2-1 Brentford. But you know Zimmerman just a try get on top of me. Nerves. Hey Riley, who will you buy next summer transfer window? Is Arsenal set for the next 5 years? No, man, we're gonna go in the market, man. You know, hear what the crank, what the cranker said? Huh? Be excited. Be very excited. We're gonna dip in the window, man. Don't worry. Guys, like up the chat, guys. Like up the chat if y'all just come in. Like up the chat. You know what I mean? Give me some like in the chat, you know what I mean? If y'all new here and you love the content, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We are all season. All season we're here. It's not a game, man. It's just football. You know what I mean? We don't play. Yeah. Rashan said I predict 2-0. 2-0, the man said. Y'all here? Mm. Yeah, man. See them likes I go up, man. Like up the chat, man. We're gonna get a left winger either January in the summer. Hopefully January. We should get a defensive midfielder as well. You know what I mean? 'Cause we might just send Matt Norgard Brentford. Jazzy Smith in the building said, let's go Arsenal. Big up Jazzy. Who will be Brentford threat tomorrow? Everybody know Thiago gonna be a threat, man. That boy gonna be problem. That boy gonna be problem. Suspasonic said, which country? Suspasonic football we're talking. Tell us which club you support. Tell us what's going on with your team. Laser said, trust me, Liverpool are winning Champions League. When? When? And that's the only thing I can say. When? Justin come back again with the zero Champions League. Big up yourself, Justin. Man. Your team of Champions League, Justin? Does your team of Champions League? Let us know what's going on. Rashan, I know the stats of my Chelsea team. As I have said before, we are in no competition with anyone. We are in the process of developing players for profit. Link us back 27, 28. When what? When y'all developing more players again? In your dream, said Jazzy. Who will start? Mascara and Cape. I like Ben White and Cape. Man, that's a good point, you know. That's a good point. He might mix it up tomorrow. I don't think he's gonna break up the Mascara and Cape partnership though. No, I don't think he's gonna break it up. He might start Ben White in the right back and rest Timber. Yeah, he might start Ben White and rest Timber. I don't know. I don't see him changing that entire back line because I'm also thinking that he'll probably going to start Mascara and Capia, White, and Skelly. Ah, no, that's not gonna happen. It's Arsenal turn now, said Jazzy. I heard that. Who is the best player? At zero Ballon d'Or. Kelly Crystal. Who is the best player? At zero Ballon d'Or. R. Lot of player, man. Lot of player. Thierry Henry never win none. The funny thing is, you Chelsea lot say we are not in the race, but still criticize us. DJ just worried about the billions that they have to pay back. Yeah. I'm not convinced with Mosquera, said Zumi, said Zimmerman. Why not? Mosquera's done well. He has barely put a foot wrong. Yeah, I mean, he has done well. Arsenal are a lucky team. Go Liverpool. Arsenal are lucky? Really? Oh, I don't think so, man. I doubt you realize that majority of Chelsea fans have said we ain't in a title race. Down to the manager made that clear. Yeah, the man that just smoke. That just a smoke scream for the manager though. To be honest with you, that's a smoke scream. You see, the more you play down Chelsea um expectations, is the more they can go under the radar and do what they need to do. So that's all that is. That's a smoke scream. Everybody knows that Chelsea is in the title race. You know what I mean? Trust me. Y'all don't spend all that money that you spend and all and do all of what you do to come talk about you ain't no title race. Come on, DJ. Better than that. Why is there a lot of Jamaican Arsenal fans? Because Arsenal is one of the biggest teams in Jamaica. Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Those are the five biggest teams in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Chelsea just started to grow since the billionaire take over too. Chelsea fans are smart and cunning. They say they're not in the race so they can deny criticism. That's all it is. They don't want to take the responsibility of being criticized. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't want to take the responsibility of being criticized. Naive say Real Madrid with a heart. Yeah, yeah, naive. A lot of Real Madrid fans in Jamaica, man. Holy. My brother is a Real Madrid fan. My brother is a Real Madrid fan, so hmm, yeah. They lack backbone. I have stood firm with Arsenal facing criticism for years, and I will for years to come. Hey, me too. That's us Arsenal fan. See, a lot of people don't understand what we've been through as Arsenal fans, and we're still here. And that's why they see us enjoying this time now and wondering why we're so happy. And I mean, we're happy because we've been through a lot, and our worst days are behind us. You know, our worst days are behind us, man. We're getting there slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Step by step. Step by step. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Take us to 25 like guys. Take us to 25 like, said Shauna. Take us up to 25 like people. If you haven't liked the channel yet, go ahead. Hit them like button. Take it from someone who knows blues tragedy. They just want money. I don't see Chelsea winning the league while they chase money. Chelsea ain't gonna win the league, period. But they don't just want money. They're trying to do what they need to do. Michelle in the building. Michelle sleep and wake and said hello, good morning. Michelle, wagwan. Michelle probably saying she leave me on the live and come back and see me on the live. No, Michelle, it's a different stream. This is a different stream. Yes, it is. 6 a.m. here. You get up to go to work. Remember how many titles Chelsea have since you won it? Yeah, what? 2 or 3? Yeah, we don't forget. That was when the greedy man was in, the other man. He don't care about nothing at all. Win, lose, or nothing. He just want to win. Yeah, I'm getting up so cold today. Yeah, Michelle, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that car was freezing outside, man. Freezing, freezing outside when I got there. You know, I have to take it into the garage. Just freezing. Crazy. Riley, if Arsenal will not win the Prem this season, will you delete your channel? Why would I do that, Zimmerman? Why would I do that? You hate this channel that much that you want to see me delete it? For real? Okay, so as I know, dinosaur become extinct. When will the Real Madrid 15 UEFA Champions League extinct? Yeah, they need to get rid of those, man. They ain't gonna win no more, so they can't get rid of them. Did Newcastle win? No, Newcastle drew. Newcastle drew the game. It was 2-2. Newcastle blow the league twice. Twice. Romero scored a bicycle kick to equalize the game. Romero scored a bicycle kick. Yes, you heard me right. You did. You did. I love your channel, man. I'm Arsenal fan deep inside. Ha ha ha. Jokes. Jokes, jokes, jokes. Yeah, I know you. I know you're a secret Arsenal fan for real. I know. Yeah, for real. The Fulham game was really crazy. Manchester City was pinned back. I mean, can you imagine pinning back a giant, just feeding them with punch? Just feeding them with punch. That's what was happening with Manchester City. Yeah. Justin, stop spamming the chat, okay? Stop spamming the chat, Justin. I know Ryder wish to have Zaka in his team. Nah, we've been past Zaka, man. We've been past Zaka. Everton ninth looking good. Yeah, Michelle. Yep. Y'all grind out a win today, man. Y'all grind that out today. You know what I mean? I'm proud of y'all. Y'all grind out a good win today. I just remember we are 2 Club World Cup. Shati, ain't nobody care about this Club World Cup that y'all have, man. I don't even think y'all care about them. It's just something for y'all to just hold on to. Ain't nobody care about those Club World Cup, bro. I feel a Europa Champions League final between Chelsea and Arsenal coming. What do you think? No, Chelsea ain't gonna reach that far. No, Chelsea ain't gonna reach that far. Nah, in 2000, in 2022, Madrid versus Man City, semi-final, second leg, Rodri, 90 minutes, goal, still gave me goosebumps. Riley, I know we're both from US. You know where I can buy Arsenal kit, Emirates Stadium. I order my kits from straight from the office, bro. Straight from England. You know what I mean? And it took about friggin' 2 weeks to get here. Bro, it took about 2 weeks to get here, bro. It's crazy. Direct from England, bro. Direct from the website. I like my shits original, bro. I'm not gonna go nowhere else for them. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a while to get here, but I'll deal with it. Arsenal kicking off at 7:30. You need to win. We're gonna win, Michelle. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Yeah, man. I order my shit directly from the site. Straight out of Arsenal. I need to get me a couple more shirts. They're just expensive as shit. They ain't cheap. And as y'all see, the channel ain't start making that money yet. So gotta wait. Gotta wait. Michelle Naive is asking how you doing. If you guys haven't liked the channel yet, man, take us up to 25 likes, people. Take us up to 25 likes before we shut it down. Push up them likes before we shut it down, man. Push them up. Push them up. Hey, do you remember Arsenal 5-0? Chelsea, Arsenal 3-0 Chelsea. I think I remember all of them, man. Arsenal been beating Chelsea for the past 6 years. No joke. Man, I wish my girlfriend loved Arsenal. She's Spurs fan. Man, you got it bad. I ain't gonna lie, you got it bad. Yep. No lie though. Arsenal need to win something now. Yeah, we do need to win something. That's not a lie, man. That's a factual statement, bro. You know what I mean? I know Arsenal fan ain't gonna deny that. I mean, like, it's been long. It's been long. When you say something, you mean the Premier League or the Champions League. You know what I mean? We're tired of FA Cup trophies. I mean, like, we still take it. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We've won a lot of FA Cup trophies in between that, but we haven't won those big stuff. The Premier League in 21 years and Champions League never. You know what I'm saying? That's where we need to be right now. That's where we need to be right now. Yeah. Zimmerman, get a new woman. Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say, Zimmerman. She gotta support your team, bro. You know? Uh-uh. Spurs, Zimmerman? Spurs? No, bro. That ain't working out. That ain't working out. Nope. Not Spurs. Out of every team. Spurs? I think she's just trying to make you mad. Premier Champions League. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we need. Chelsea need to win too. The amount of money you spend if you don't win Prem this season or UEFA Champions League, you guys are butlers. They ain't gonna win none. You know what I mean? But they're gonna use excuses that they're gonna sell the players and make back their money. So, you know what I mean? It's just a strategy. Someone said Spurs have one trophy, Arsenal zero. Bro, you know, I was in a chat earlier on, and this is a true story. True story. So I was in the chat earlier on, like when I was doing the watch along, and a Manchester United fan came in. And a Manchester United said, why do you have talk as an Arsenal fan? Right? True story. The Manchester United said you should not be talking as an Arsenal fan about anything because Spurs have a trophy. Spurs won a trophy last season and you didn't. True story. Manchester United fan. And I waited until they finished text and then I say to them, do you remember who Spurs won that trophy against? Do you remember who Spurs won that trophy against? Just let me know if you remember. The worst final in the history of final, that game. The worst final in the history of final. Two relegated, threatened teams playing a final. Never seen it before. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Horrible. No, she don't. Jigga wife support Man City and my man support Spurs. You see, Jigga wife is the same thing. You have to understand this. Man City have no real supporter, Michelle. You hear me talk this all the time. So if Jigga wife chose to support Man City, she chose to support Man City to spite him. Man City don't have no real supporters, just like Chelsea. Ask DJ Shatty all on you supporting Chelsea now, 15 years. I'm telling you, 15 years. Most. They don't have real fans. Ever since the billionaire takeover, that's when people started acknowledge Chelsea. Ever since Mancini become coach of Manchester City, that's when people start acknowledging Manchester City. You know what I mean? DJ Shatty, where you come from if you know Chelsea from birth? Where you know Chelsea team from birth? Chelsea team just exists 15 years ago. What kind of birth you talking about, DJ Shatty? Huh? Yeah, but where them come 15 years ago them develop that, man. Ask them if you think of that. Just ask them. And you're not 15 years old. Uh-uh. 15 years ago. Arsenal, them used to support now. You know your family not easy. Your family not easy, them just love London. Shatty, your family just love London. Arsenal they used to support. But because Arsenal haven't won no trophy for so long, and Chelsea come with them bag of money and start win trophy, then switch. That happened, you know. Them switch. Remember me to ask them. Get the story right for them and you will see. Switch them switch. I say you end up with Chelsea and Arsenal in your family, you know. Shotty, I say you end up with Chelsea and Arsenal in your family, you know. Remember that. Ask them. People, love up the channel, people. Love up the channel. Liverpool have what? Love up the channel, people. Love up the channel. Gavi in the building. I want us to sign Matita in January. I'm being greedy and I don't care. We need him. Hey, big up yourself. Why not be greedy, man? Why not be greedy? That's not cool, Riley said. Naive. Fear Riley. If it was Arsenal, you would say trophy is a trophy. Man, I wouldn't brag about a trophy like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't brag about a trophy like that, bro. That would be disgraceful, man. As an Arsenal fan, me, bro, as an Arsenal fan, I cannot brag about a trophy like that one Tottenham win. No. They need to replay that game. Well, it don't make no sense because both teams are still poor. They need to replay that game though. They need to put that trophy aside and replay that game when these two teams actually making sense. You know? But it is what it is. Michelle, DJ Shatter, where you gone? Michelle say you must be a kid if you're supporting Chelsea from birth, DJ Shatty. Chelsea not a real fans for true DJ Shatty. Chelsea fans are 15-year-old and them something, man. So I just did that they start support Chelsea for real. I just start support Chelsea the other day. Grimsby fans since World War II. They said, no, no, no. Chelsea 0405. I know for sure. I was supporting them from. Shatty, you not be honest with Shatty. Shatty, you not be honest if you stop it. Shatty, if you stop it. You will stop it, man. You will stop it. Shatty, you better say, man. In a kid, you know. Shatty, you will stop it, man. You're not 15. You're older than that. See me? I mean, no, say. I just the other day start support Chelsea. You know the thing, man. Shatty say I was born 97. Shatty, my math's not good. All that is. 97, 2007. I thought 28. Oh, yeah, see that 28. I'm not telling you the other day start support. You see what I'm talking about? It still makes sense though. Michelle, it still makes sense. 15 years ago, Shatty was 14 years old. 13 years old. That's when they start supporting the team. That's when they understand football and choose a side. You see? I know. That's when they understand football and choose a side. 15 years ago. Shatty, we not lie, man. We know football, you know. We know football, man. We know football. Trust me. 15 years ago, they start supporting the team for sure. I told you. Ain't no, trust me, ain't no real Chelsea fan, Shatty. Ain't no real Manchester City fan. Unless they're young. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't understand what the separation Manchester City and Chelsea went through. They don't know those days. They just come now and brag and boast and yo, Chelsea win title, Chelsea win this. They don't understand. They just started to like football and they look and they see this blue team winning. You know what I mean? These two blue team winning. Can't tell them are blue. And they just choose side. And they win a trophy and they feel nice. But wait, now they're going through this drought and they're gonna go through it for a while. Now you're gonna see them true. Now you're gonna see them true colors. You get me? Yeah, man, DJ Shatty. Me tell them, man, I said thing, man. They were Arsenal fans and they just decided to them can't hold out the trophyless thing no more and them jump ship. You see me? And then when you start understand football, you realize what going on and you just say, yo, Chelsea the thing there. Chelsea versus Everton, Michelle, and that them a throw upon you right now. If Chelsea and Man City fans went through what we went through, they would have switched clubs long, trust me, long, long time. Long, long time. Valid. Enjoyed living in Liverpool for 3 years. Live in America now. They are everywhere. If you look, we don't talk smack as much as Arsenal City United fans. Zero Man said, how did you become Arsenal fan, Riley? You just like Wenger, huh? Nah, bro. I like Arsenal. If I like Wenger, I'd have become I would have become a FIFA fan now. Because I think he's working in FIFA, right? Nah, man. I like Wenger. I like Wenger football. You know what I mean? I like Wenger football. Something have to attract you to the club now. You know what I mean? The style of football attracted me to the club. You know what I mean? The family atmosphere that the football brings. You know what I mean? As I always tell people, there was about five major clubs that Jamaicans support. You know what I mean? It was Man U, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Those were the five major clubs in Jamaica at the time. You know? So most persons was always gravitating towards clubs. And the major one, the number one club was Manchester United. And then Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? But those clubs never phase me. I never like the popularity of clubs. You know what I mean? I choose what I choose because I find something that gravitate towards me. You know what I mean? Arsenal family atmosphere. You know what I mean? All of this. The pretty I was a striker. So I used to like I like the shifting. I like to hold on to the ball and play the ball. You know what I mean? So Arsenal ball game was me. There's a whole lot of stuff, man. What do you think of Tottenham? Who's your GOAT? Screw Ronaldo and Messi. Who's your GOAT? My GOAT is. No, my GOAT is not Thierry Henry, to be honest with you. If you're going to ask me who's my favorite Arsenal player, I tell you Thierry Henry. But Thierry Henry is not my favorite player of all time. My favorite player is none other than the genius himself. If y'all know football, which player is called the genius? In the chat, let me know. Which player is called the genius? My favorite footballer is none other than the genius himself. Which player do they call the genius? I become Arsenal fan because I was amazed by Ozil. Oh, you're just an Arsenal fan. You're the other day Arsenal fan. Mikel Arteta is no genius, man. Which players call the genius, people? Come on, man. Y'all are football fans, man. Come on. Which player in football do they call the genius? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. My favorite footballer is a genius. Who is he? Arsene Wenger is a coach, man. It's a footballer. The one and only Dino. You know, say Shatty. You know, you only get that because you're Jamaican. You only get that because you're Jamaican, man. Yeah, man. You only get that because you're Jamaican. There's only one genius in this football universe, bro. And that's Ronaldinho himself. Ronaldinho is the genius. It's not now. Ronaldinho is my goat. That's my baller. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm my baller that. When them man they play, them man they put a smile upon my face. You understand me? When them man they play, them man they put a smile upon my face. Dina poster was on the wall. I need to put a poster of Dina on the wall for real. In an Arsenal shirt. You think I can get that? I wonder if I can get him in an Arsenal shirt. Jaja. Maradona. I don't know nothing about them baller, bro. I only call hear about them. Don't know nothing about them baller there. Yeah, man. The genius was a baller, man. The genius was the baller. And nobody can tell me nothing different. That's what I think. AI will create it. Ask Chat GPT. Yeah, man, we can create it with AI, man. We have AI, you know. Can create one for true, man. For real. I'm go in the AI and say, I'm typing Ronaldinho in an Arsenal shirt. Snap it and print it. I said, DJ, you're making fun. Jaja, guys, it's way past my bedtime. I have work in the morning. So y'all know this thing go. Well, see y'all tomorrow for the game. See y'all tomorrow for the game. I'm off, everyone. Take care. Enjoy your day or night, wherever you watching from. Big up Michelle in the building. Michelle left me right here, go to sleep and wake up, come back right here with me. And guess what? We're going to be here again later on, right, Michelle? That is it. I have a Arteta Chelsea number 8. Chatting, no bother with the foolish, you know. Chatting, no bother with the foolishness. No bother with it. No bother with it. Say bye to me, Alfonso. The Flame Chicken said bye. Okay, Flame Chicken. Big up yourself. Mother and respect. I'll be here tonight. Yes, said Michelle. All right, let's see a word, man. Alfonso, wait. Brentford win tomorrow. Brentford now win, brother. I want to hear. Brentford win where? Nah. Justin say hi, Riley. Justin, you back? Big up yourself. Justin, behave yourself in that chat, yeah? And the man in our play. Everyone is a genius until they meet Ronaldinho or Messi. Nah, man, a genius. Only one genius, my friend. Only one genius. Gosh say, yo, my goat. Screw FTV. Big up yourself, gosh. Big up yourself. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Good night, bro, said Zimmerman. DJ, good night. Kid, Neymar, bye. Naib. Bishop said bye. Alright, guys. Thank y'all so much for tugging it out, man. Thank y'all so much for tugging it out. We will be here again for the watch along tomorrow. And then the same time tomorrow evening or tomorrow night around this time that we are now, we'll be here to discuss the game. You know what I mean? Because right after the watch along after bounce. Well, guess what? We'll be here to discuss the game. Same time like now. So guess what? Until then, yeah, big up yourself. Stay safe. You know what I mean? Peace out, everybody. Respect. One love. Big up.